I think Max is just way too good for that team. And Red Bull has said, well, Max is performing. We don't have to change anything because Max is just that good. Mm-hmm. If you put literally anyone in that second Red Bull seat, that car is so hard to drive. That car is so unforgiving to drive. Now, if Yuki goes on and finishes top 5, maybe on the podium, I will take my statement back. I will take my statement back in a heartbeat, okay? But right now, at the current moment, I know that car is so hard to drive. I don't think there's going to be much improvement.
I think
to be locked in the entire time, and it punishes you so hard when you make one little mistake, and that's exactly what the RB21 actually is. And I think there is no one on the grid that is up for that challenge more than Yuki Tsunoda. I think he's gonna give it his best, and right now I'm sort of Debbie Downer on that because of how bad the number 2 spot has been at Red Bull for the past however many years. Just because Max Verstappen is that good. They haven't they haven't done anything with that car because Max has been that good.
The biggest question I had, it was just why in all God's creation would you allow a team that has 6 quad 1 wins, a win at Allen Fieldhouse first game of the season without Tucker DeVries, a team that has pretty much held on to a lot of really, really good opponents when they got beat. How do you allow that not in over a UNC team who has, like, one quad 1 win and possibly, kept up with Duke without Cooper Flagg? It's just mind-boggling of what actually happened there. Like, I'm not part of the committee, and we might be seeing, like, a Jordan Travis moment here where it's like, yes, their best player is down, so it's like that makes them not a good team as, just in general because they don't have their best player, but you have guys like Javon Small, you have guys like Jonathan Powell, you have guys like Toby O'Connor that fill in those roles. Now, don't fill in the roles completely, but they definitely do their justice.
It's too early to say, but I think if you want to rebuild your program, I think starting with a quarterback is a really, really good start. And to starting it with Justin Fields, building your offense around that and having a defense to complement, you might have something going. And if they go out and get a good, linebacker or a tackle for the defensive side of the ball, you never know. The Jets might be back. I don't know. It might be a long shot, but regardless, hey, it might start with the road of 1,000 miles starts with one step, and that one step is Justin Fields for the Jets.
Andy, the last time the New York Jets were
it just seems like the Mountaineers can't get a good quality shot off. It seems like Radford is just that perfect counter. They're there every single time. This defense is absolutely phenomenal today. Radford had the numbers. They had the movement. They were moving the ball really well. It just happens that nobody was home on that last pass. What did I say, Quinn? Taylor White was hungry. She wanted that second goal, and what happened? She got it. Chase Swain just barely gets a hold on that one. He makes good contact. That ball just curves onto that right side, and it just goes right into Carpenter's hands in that 9-hole spot. That's exactly what you want from your leadoff hitter. You go from Gavin Van Kempen at the bottom of the line. You go right back up. He's your best hitter right there. As we said, he gets on base, but he also hits dingers. It wasn't 450 dead center, but that was maybe 380 on that left side of the field. That's a great look for Brody Kresser. Yeah, definitely. You have 2 men on, 2 balls, and no strikes, no outs at this point. You're definitely sweating a little bit if you're a West Virginia fan, and especially since you have another game going on later on today. You don't want to overexert yourself in any shape of the word. You want to pace yourself a little bit, and I think that's definitely the right play to go. Only 1 run scores, so the lead gets cut in half, but as you're littling the damage right now, you have 2 outs. I think that's part of pitching 4 innings straight. I think along with the weather's not exactly the prettiest here in Granville, but at the same time, pitching 4 straight innings probably isn't the greatest on your arm. He's definitely starting to run out of gas. He still has some gas left in the tank, but he just has to find that strike zone. But I think you might see a pitching change here in a few moments.
3 hours and 17 minutes is the full runtime of that matchup between the West Virginia Mountaineers and the Kennesaw State Owls. 3 hours of us sitting here and waiting for this game to end. The West Virginia Mountaineers get a big first game win, 16-2. Boys, what did we see?